Hi everyone, my name is Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I am a mom of 2 boys and I make videos here on YouTube about lifestyle, motherhood, and now my financial get out of debt journey. So if that's something you might be interested in, please hit subscribe, and I do post new videos every single Saturday. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my debt story. So I have a lot of debt. So all of my debt besides my house is going to be my credit cards, my student loans, my collections, and my car payment. So with all of that combined, I owe about $50,000. Now granted, this is just my personal debt. I am engaged to my fiance Roger, who has his own personal debt. However, the car payment is in both of our names so that we do split. So it's $50,000 total in my name that I owe besides my house, but the car payment is also in his name as well. And we do split that in half and we pay it together. So I'm gonna go ahead and break it up into categories and talk about how I plan on paying off this debt. I don't have an exact timeline on when I am paying off this debt, but I am going to do it just little by little. I'm gonna start with the order that I'm gonna be paying it off. So the first one I want to pay off is my credit card debt. So my credit cards, I have 3 credit cards right now that have a balance on them. And I will list them from lowest to highest because I am planning on doing the snowball effect. The first card I have is my Target card, and I owe about $500 on that. The second card I have is my Capital One, and I owe about $7,400 on that one. And then the third card is my Discover card, which I owe about $11,000 on. So total credit card debt is about $19,000. So how I got into this credit card debt, so it started off with me paying for some lawyer fees because if you don't know, I do have 4 stepkids, and there was a custody battle, which we don't really need to get into, but anyway, I did open up these credit cards to be able to pay for like lawyers and court fees. So that's how those, like my Capital One and my Discover ones, like got opened and started. However, I am maybe not the most responsible with money, and I got a little bit out of hand with having so much like available credit on these credit cards. And then I had flash forward to having my son in 2017, and I went on maternity leave, not really understanding that I was only going to be making 60% of my pay for, I think I was gone for a total of 4 months. And so for those 4 months, making 60% of my pay, I wasn't really able to make all of my bills. And so I lived off of my credit cards. And I also paid bills with my credit cards. And going back to work, I didn't really pay them off. And anytime I wanted to buy something, I would just put it on my credit card still. I wasn't extremely responsible. And I would always make the minimum payments on them. However, I didn't really realize that paying the minimum payments, you will never pay your credit cards off. So they just kept accumulating more interest, and then flash forward to having my second son. I actually went out on maternity leave for about 7 months, and this time I tried to plan it a little bit better. I actually just recently went back to work like 2 weeks ago, so I didn't need to put money on my credit cards for like bills or anything like that because I tried planning it a lot better. However, I did have an unexpected dental procedure for my 3-year-old that needed to get done, and unfortunately I wasn't able to like set up like a payment plan or anything. It was like they need the money up front, so I did have to put money on my credit card, which then put me over my max balance. So I have like, I think it's $11,000 is my like maximum balance on, or my maximum like available credit or whatever on my Discover card, and I actually went over that, and I think I went a little bit over it on my Capital One too. I was at like a negative balance on both of those cards. So that was an unexpected purchase that I had to make, and honestly, being on maternity leave, the credit card was the only way that I could pay for it. So that was really disappointing. Also, I had my Target card completely paid off right after I had my baby. I quickly realized I needed a different breast pump, and I actually bought 2 different Spectras, which are like over $100. I don't remember exactly how much I spent. They were like $200 though, I think. So I ended up spending quite a bit of money on breast pumps and like accessories for my breast pumps. I don't know, just all of that like new mom stuff and all the little stuff like that And because I didn't have any money, I would do a lot of shopping at Target with my Target card. Not the smartest, but I wouldn't say I did a lot of shopping, but anytime I needed something, I did go through Target so I could use my Target card. Anyways, that is kind of like the story of like how I accumulated so much credit card debt. Moving on, the second one that I want to pay off is going to be my student loans, which I'm going to say right now, I do not recommend to do what I'm doing right now, like at all. But as of right now, I am not paying my student loans. I don't have like a minimum payment on my like website. And so I just don't make one until I can pay it, which please don't take that advice. I'm not recommending you do that. That's just what I'm doing personally. I do owe almost $3,000 on that. I owe $2,961 for my student loans right now. I think with interest, it is going to just keep going up until I actually pay it off, but that's going to be something I want to pay off after I pay off my credit cards. So the third thing I want to pay off is after both of those are paid off, the third thing is going to be my collections. So I was charged like $300, I think it was, after I had my son Liam in 2017 for like medical fees from like the hospital. Like that's just what my insurance did not cover, and I never paid it. And so now I am in collections, and like with interest and everything, I owe $404 to collection fees for the birth of my first son. I have no doubt it's going to go up with the birth of my second son because I haven't paid those either. Again, not recommending to not pay your bills. This is just my personal story, and I'm just being completely upfront and honest with you about what I owe, why I owe it. The fourth thing I owe on, besides my house, is my car payment. So we have a 2018 Ford Flex that we bought in 2018. We bought it brand new. We wanted a bigger car because we had, before the only car we had was my Scion TC, which is a two-door car, and we had just had a baby in July of 2017. And so February 2018, we're like, I cannot keep taking a car seat in and out of this two-door car. So we had to upgrade to a nice family car, and honestly, I love my Ford Flex. It's really spacious and nice. So I do recommend for moms out there. But anyway, we bought it for, I want to say like $40,000 or like 38, something like that in 2018. And right now we owe $27,634 on it. So our car payment is about $600 a month, and me and Roger split that in half. So each of us pay $300 a month. So I do owe about $50,000. So please subscribe and stay tuned to all my videos, because I am going to be taking you guys along with me as I start my debt-free journey. And like I said, I'm going to be starting paying off my credit cards, and if you saw my last video about my goals of 2021, the two credit cards I want to pay off are my Target card with about a $500 balance, and then my Capital One card with about a $7,400 balance. So stay tuned and see how I'm going to be paying this off. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to hit subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.